And there's two opposing philosophies with these brick wall limiter usage. I went through both, and I don't really know if I have a great answer. But one philosophy says you should get your mix in such perfect order that the brick wall limiter is not really doing anything. Like maybe just knocking off 2 decibels here, and maybe when we looked at the master puppets, a few videos ago, there are little transient spikes sticking out. Remember, I said those were going to go. Well, some guys take the view that the mix should be basically exactly Master Puppets, but to get the modern loudness, we just go ahead and shave those extra little doodads that really weren't doing anything, and they were just kind of random and sprinkled throughout the whole thing. And that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is just to abuse the damn limiter and just to shove as much signal in it as you want. And this is one reason that I like meterless brick wall limiters like the UAD Maximizer here. And let me go ahead and show you I turn off the metering all the time in this plugin because it bothers me so much. But the, where's it at? Damn it, Ozone 5. Ozone 5's got a pretty decent brick wall limiter. Very excellent for the money. And I hated it at first simply because it has a meter that tells you how much damage you're doing. And I've been brainwashed by the moral people, for lack of a better word, to expect to look at this two-bus processing as damage. And it doesn't have to be. In fact, a lot of mixes sound a lot better when they are louder in the grand scheme of things. And that's something we'll talk about. That's not intuitive. That's not what they say on the forums. But I know, trust me. Or not. But anyway, let me show you what Ozone looks like. And this is why I hate the metering. Here we go. All right, let me get up to competition level here. Now you can see all these little spikies here. That's saying, Brandon, look what we did to your mix. That's my snare drums usually just getting crushed. Now, the Maximizer here might have been doing the same thing. Let's switch to the Maximizer. So I'm bypassing the Ozone, isotope, whatever. Yeah, Ozone 5. And I'm turning on my Maximizer. Now let's see if we're the same volume. Oh, well, I'm pushing that even harder. And again, that shape throws my numbers off because it says I'm shoving an extra 5.5 decibels into it, but I'm throwing more in because of that shape function. Ozone says I'm at -8. So let's go ahead and match them. How about that? Okay, so we could say it hit -6 there on some of the louder vocal parts. So we'll switch back to Ozone, and we'll get these guys doing the exact same thing. And remember, we're still in distortion mode. And this is something we're going to talk about just a little bit, but I want to get you used to the idea of damage at first. So that's why I wanted to compare these things. Okay, so they're about the same level, and you can tell it just looks like a damn mess. And we're going to reduce that a little bit. But it's real easy for people to develop the philosophy that, especially if they're mixing with their eyes, where they see all that quote-unquote damage up there and go, I shouldn't be doing this, There's a real kind of moral stigma, the whole, well, we'll avoid the moral police discussions. But, so the point is I went back and forth, and for me, I don't like using my eyes, and that's the end of it. If something sounds bad, then we absolutely have to address it. But I really don't care if some meter's blinking all over the place, and it doesn't really affect me. And so the cool thing about Ozone, this is a really sharp company, I guess, and all their plugins are really smart, is we can just turn that crap off. And I wish I could turn all that red stuff off too, and that might be possible as well. I don't know. But the bigger issue here is I recommend you guys experiment with two different ways. And one is to get your mix tip-top and limit individual elements, like make sure your drums are all about the same so that they're not pushing the limiter too hard, and that you're, you want any peaks to be kind of controlled already, which that kind of leads you to compressing your individual tracks kind of hard sometimes. And I don't think that's always the sound, though, especially for the hard pound and dance music and stuff. I've had a lot better luck just smashing it with a limiter. So Also try just abusing the hell out of your limiter a little bit, and then you can kind of figure out what you like better, but just be aware that there are two different options there.